So to be a Jew means to remember, okay? They say that the French are amazing when it comes to food. The Italians are amazing when it comes to clothing, design, and Jews, our thing is survival. But we do more than survive, we thrive. And I believe the vitamin of the Jewish people to survive and thrive is to remember. We have in the Parsha, which we'll get to, please God, in August, Ha'azinu. And the Pasuk says, Zachar Yemos Olam, that a Jew is obligated to remember one's history individually and collectively. This is the key to Jewish survival and thrival, if that's the word. That we have the obligation to remember. We have Zachar Shabbos L'Kacho, remember the Shabbos. We have Zecher Yetzias Mitzrayim, that a Jew is obligated to remember the leaving of Egypt, because every Jew, the Torah is teaching us, is going to have their own personal Egypt, individually, collectively. And the goal of the Jew is to leave your Egypt, individually, collectively, to move on. And therefore, we also have Yom Hazikaron. And where do we see this articulated in the most beautiful way? Is at a wedding. We have a chas and a kala. We have a bride and bridegroom getting married, their happiest moment in their lives. And we say, stop, break the glass. Remember that 2,000 years ago, what happened to the Jewish people. That millions of Jews were killed and were exiled. We lost our land. We lost our sovereignty. We lost our freedom. What's the understanding? I heard this from Rabbi Simon Jacobson, that if a Jew can't remember pain in the time of great joy, he can't have great joy in the time of suffering. So we remember. We have Yizkor, Yom Hazikaron. To be a Jew means to say thank you, Todah Rabbah. We are called Jews because the 10 tribes are lost. Some said they live in Great Neck, some said they live in Great Neck, okay? But the fact is that most of us come from the tribe of Yehuda and Benjamin. And the word Yehuda, Yehudim, come from the fact that we came from Yehuda. The derivation is from Todah. To be a Jew means to say thank you. And Yom HaZikaron, we are saying thank you, if we could ever say thank you, to all those who gave their lives that we could have this Medina Israel. By the way, the census just came out yesterday, and that shows that almost 7 million Jews are living in Israel out of 9 million. 7 million. This is the first time in 2,000 years, majority of our people are now living in the land of Israel. Amazing, amazing. And I believe it's because, of course, we have Hashem, but it's because we have the soldiers of Israel and those who gave their lives so that we should be able to have this land. Just want to end with this. If you ask any person who was an adult in 1948 and ask them where were they when the state of Israel was declared, and where were they when Hey Eor, 1940, the Independence Day, they could say exactly where they were. So too with ourselves. You ask any person in this world, an adult, where were they at 9/11? They could say exactly where they were. This was a monumental event in our lives. In a few days, we're going to have Yom Ha'atzmaut. Okay, today, Yom Zikaron, last week, Yom HaShoah. We are in tremendous pain of the losses of our people, but yet we celebrate in a few days Yom Ha'atzmaut. This is Jewish life. The tragedy and Simcha is next to each other. We have to remember the past to catapult ourselves forward. In a few days, we dance, we rejoice. Unfortunately, not in the streets, in our homes, in our hearts, is Yom Ha'atzmaut, the great, great bracha that we have in Israel. And with that is I wish you all a amazing Yom Ha'atzmaut. And then we have to know this is Magefa, this too shall end. Shlomo HaMelech, King Solomon had a ring, and on the ring it said, this too shall pass. And we're in a very, very special time period. And we know that Rabbi Kiva's students passed away, and in Lag BaOmer, Magefa stopped. The plague stopped. His students stopped dying. Please God, B'Yetzer Hashem, so too we're going to see amazing, amazing things happening that exponentially people are going to stop getting sick. Today, I read only 23 new cases of kavod in Eretz Israel. Is we should only see good things. We remember the past to remember that things are going to be amazing. Yimot HaMashiach. Thank you so much. Stacey, Jody, and Shoshana.